Hi everybody, it's Karen Sullivan here, and it's 2 o'clock on Monday, and I'm going to talk about things that really get me jazzed, which is a zesty, wonderful life. I like to call it a zesty, wonderful life. Does anybody know where I got that? I'd like you to comment and talk back to me a little bit, because I do better when I have feedback, and even if you're in replay, just put replay. ZWL came from what thing? And I'll tell you later in the show. Those of you that got it right are going to get a gift from me today. And in the meantime, I want to talk about how to get off the diet roller coaster. Now, you know, regardless of whether you have a good body image or not, or you have an issue of your health that might be jeopardized by maybe extra weight, or you have joint pain that could be causing some problems for you. There are reasons, tons and tons of reasons why people need to drop weight, get it off, get rid of those unwanted pounds. Whether it's a matter of they are unsightly and you can't stand it anymore, or it interferes with your breathing, or your blood pressure is too high, or you're going diabetic, or the reasons go on and on. Joint pain can get so much better when you don't carry as much weight on your body. Okay, they say bones and your bone density will get better when you're doing some sort of impact to help the bones. Yeah, but they don't mean that you should be heavy. Okay, that doesn't work that way. Well, I am so excited about this diet roller coaster because I have found a way to help you with learning how to get in alignment the things that we need in order to reach your goals and keep them good forever. Okay, there's a lot to be done between the ears. So the information that I'm about to give you is stuff that I usually reserve for my coaching with my one-on-one clients. My new program, entirely new program of Life, Health, and More, is all about trying to make you a success. I am really saddened when people don't reach the goals that they want to, and personally I know what it's like to struggle with your weight and go up and down, which is why I call it a diet roller coaster and not a yo-yo diet, because you get twisted in knots and your body is just struggling because your psyche is struggling and your heart is saddened, and having extra weight on and being unsuccessful is tough. So, have you ever had an incident where you thought you were doing really great with the diet and you ended up just gaining the weight back the first opportunity that you got to be around food, especially over the holidays? Holidays are tough, guys. I know they are. So if you ever had that kind of a situation, worst yet, have you ever been on a diet and ended up, because you were restricting calories too much, and it ended up you were restricting nutrition, and you just developed into another problem in your body? I had a client that I spoke with the other day, and she was on a center, one of these weight loss centers diets, and the kind of food that they had there. And the doctor explained it. I don't quite understand what happened, but she didn't feel well. So she went to her doctor, and it turned out she had developed endocarditis. Do you know what that is? It's the inflammation in the endocardium that's around the heart. And so she didn't have the nutrients that she needed from this food that she was eating, and she ended up getting a virus, and it attacked, that's where it attacked. So, you never know what's going to happen when you're doing these programs, these diet programs that are made by someone else. So what I like to teach people is develop your own diet, and that's what ZWL is about. The Zen of Weight Loss is about. And of course, Cheryl knows what that is. She's here with me today. The Zen of Weight Loss is about a mindful, livable approach to fitness. And it's my first book. And it talks about my take on working with exercise and nutrition and understanding how to get to your goal, and understanding what the fitness world is like, and the food programs and the advertising and what organic means. Those sorts of things are covered in here. And then the companion book to that is called Your Perfect Food Plan, because Zen of weight loss is not going to be, your program is not going to be successful without journaling and following. And it will be livable. You're right. And it is mindful and it is focused, and you're going to have a lot of powerful motivation behind it. But people weren't understanding what I meant when I talked about journaling. And so that's why your perfect food plan was put together, because it's sort of an exercise in learning how to think outside the box. There are 52 different weeks and just a little paragraph, and it gives you kind of an assignment. And after much less time than a year, you'll get it if you're doing it, on a regular basis. And it'll teach you to begin to monitor and watch and track and see what happens within your body. Now, if you've had failures like that, and how many people have reached a goal? If you've gotten to the goal, are you still there? I know, well, how about this question? How many times have you buckled down and said, I'm doing a diet, I'm doing it now. Okay, I'm getting serious. And you get really serious and you start going to the gym and you're doing it. And, how many times this year have you started and then fallen off the bandwagon? Think about that. You don't have to tell me in a comment, but it would be good to know, because it's important for you to understand, as a community in Life, Health, and More, we're trying to get everybody to realize we're all in the same boat. We all deal with the same kinds of problems and the same things that happen between our ears. How many of you are going to be seeing people from family that have been, live far away, and you're going to see them again? And does the thought enter your mind at all that you want to make sure you look good, because they haven't seen you in a while, and if you've gained extra weight, you go crazy looking for clothes that make you look as thin as you were the last time you saw them? That's part of the diet roller coaster, guys. So I want to show you, my website is lifehealthmore.net, okay? And this website has the beginnings of my advanced training. So if you go lifehealthmore.net, you will see a page with my smiling face looking at you and asking you if you want to know about how to get off the diet roller coaster. Do not be dismayed. It is I. And you can fill in the information, click on the buttons, fill in the information, and you'll get an email from me. And that email will ask you to confirm, because I have to make sure that it wasn't just a mistake, that you will want the information from me. Because what you're going to get are tutorials and videos that will teach you the things that are more involved in what we're talking about today, because this is a generic approach. And I can't talk in specifics here, because every person is different. So that's what I need you to do, because you will be getting emails, you will be getting opportunities to get involved with the affiliate program that I am ecstatic about. The Shaklee Corporation products that I have been taking since, the 60s, and began my business in the 80s, and can't tell you enough about their efficacy, the way the company runs their whole operation, and it is direct marketing, direct sales. You go to me, or once you're a member and you're starting to buy product, you can go directly to the website and buy it. But here's the thing about it. The people that are involved in my How to Get Off the Weight Loss whole program and are part of the Life Health More community that are purchasing the Shaklee products, they're getting healthier, they're getting fitter, they feel better, they're losing weight better, they're keeping the weight off. Those people get one-on-one coaching with me at no cost. Now, that's a big deal, because coaching starts at $100 a month, and I ask for a bare minimum of 3 months. So it's $300 commitment right up front for me to work with you on weekly basis, talking about the program, talking about the things that you're dealing with, how your journal is working. But you get that for free, and we discuss the products and how they are working for you, as well as how you're dealing with outside things. What are you going to do with the next party when you walk in and they have the favorite thing in the world that you want to eat? How are you going to deal with that? I'm not going to tell you, because I want you guys to get involved. It's having little snippets of the program is not going to be conducive for you. We're going to talk about relaxation and rest and recovery, which is just as vital as doing the exercise, doing the elliptical, doing the weight class, doing the cardio class, whatever you're doing. It's just as important to recover and make sure you're getting yourself rested. Sleep at night is important. Hydration is important. And all of these factors we will work with. Now, when I talk about very briefly about the Shaklee, I just mentioned the company and the products, I want to tell you that this is my business. I work with people in a gym, but my business is working and helping people to get and build better lives in more ways than one. And the one is the nutrition, and the second thing would be as far as, earning an income. And I can work from anywhere. I can go to stay with my mom and my sister back on the East Coast, and I can continue to do my business. As a matter of fact, when I do travel, you can bet your sweet bippy I'll still be doing live broadcasts just from there. That's a really super thing that is so great about doing this direct sales. And I hope that if you think you would in the least bit interested in building your own business, I'd love to help you do it. And we have a great group of people that are doing it together, supporting each other, and we'd love to have you join us. So back to that roller coaster. I'd love for you to share this, please, with anybody that you know that is struggling with diet, because all of this program and the emails and all that doesn't cost you a thing. It doesn't cost you a thing. Getting involved and introspection, learning how to relax, those things you can get through the emails. And then the extra boost is a double thumbs up because it's the nutritional program through Shaklee and the 180. I have here my Energizing Life shake. Absolutely, this stuff is the best, and this is part of the 180 program that is for nutrition. That protein not only has protein in it, but it has leucine in it, which is an amino acid, and it helps to ensure that you're going to maintain your muscle, which you're working so hard to keep, so that your bat wings don't flap in the breeze, right? It'll maintain that muscle and make sure your body burns the fat, which is the way it's supposed to be operating. So for one instance, I would like you to know that I'm interested in helping you get where you want to get. I had a lady this morning that said, all my life I was fine. I never had a problem. And all of a sudden I'm in my 70s and I have this weight in my abdomen and I cannot stand it. Well, there's a way that we can work with that. And it's not doing a million crunches, but it's working with a community of people and a coach, that would be me, to help you get there. I am ecstatic about the opportunity that with the internet that I can get to more people, because I can work with the people in my gym, and that's great. It's a limited number, but I want to help everybody because there's so much information out there that just boggles the mind, and I can help you sort through it. And I'd love to. Now, if you have any questions, please send me a little note. I was just checking to see what the time is. Is anybody got anything that they want to say? Cheryl says she hates bats so much. Is it because of the ones they match the ones under your arm? I know. So I always tell my classes a day without triceps is like a day without sunshine. We do probably 3 times as many tricep exercises as we do bicep exercises. Oh, and just isn't that interesting? Because with my experience and my certification as a personal trainer, and I do post-rehab exercise, and I do movement disorder work, I can help you work up a program for you to do, an exercise program. So it hits everything. I've done the relaxation and meditation. I've done the nutritional supplements with Shaklee. I've also worked with people with exercise. And I think that we can get you rolling now to be successful in 2018 and forever. So please comment, send me something, go to that webpage, lifehealthmore.net, and go ahead and opt in, join the club. I'm not going to sell your email, I'm not going to give it away, and I'm only going to send you stuff that will give you all the parts, all the pieces of the puzzle that you need to be able to put your program together and be a huge success. Thanks so much for coming and watching me, and please share this with your friends, and I would love to get a thumbs up if you like it, and if you have any questions, make a comment below. Thanks guys, have a great day.